sports on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in this sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wop tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Warren Sapp. Yes, sir. That's what we're talking about tonight, along with that defense. Yes, we are. Hey, you're watching Sports Talk. Let's be watching. I want to thank everybody who's tuning in right now. Only thing I ask that to do, hey, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, and always hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video, if you don't mind. All right? All right. Let's get into this show tonight. I'm going to be about an hour-long show. I ain't going to hold you long. I hope you're hanging here with me. I want to say hello to everybody who's tuned in and everybody who's in the chat, everybody who over there on LinkedIn, X, Instagram. Appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight also. All right? Jizzle, what's going on? Doing okay? Mr. H, what's going on? How you feeling today? Hope you had a good day. DJ H, how you doing? Kimberly Wise Williams, how you doing? Miss Shirley Kemp, how you doing? TM, what's up with you? Doing okay? Thank you for rocking with me tonight. My girl, the boss lady, how you doing? Appreciate you, Miss Phyllis, Miss Selma Johnson, my dog. They are always here to support all of you, and I appreciate you there being with me. I guess every night at 8, but Friday night. Appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all long tonight. It's gonna be short and sweet. I love CC, my girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. I love CC. What it do? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, CC. Really do. Everything that you do. Well, I just want to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team once again, right? It's some key factors that can help Coach Prime win the Big 12 this year. One of them is the defensive line. The defensive line follow up under the defensive coordinator, who is Robert Livingston. He's the defensive coordinator, but he got some coaches up under him on the defensive side that can help Colorado win the Big 12. Well, who are they? I'm going to let you know. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Coach Sapp on that defensive line can help Coach Prime win a Big 12 title, along with the defensive line coach himself, Pecco, another defensive line, right? Warren Sapp and Pecco played in the NFL. They got NFL experience. Warren Sapp is a Hall of Famer. And also you got the defensive line coach, Pecco, who played 15 years in the NFL with Cincinnati and the Denver Broncos. And last year, he was coaching the defensive line for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, they in Colorado now. They're in Colorado now, helping Coach Prime. When you look at Warren Sapp, career-wise, he was a big time defensive tackle. When you look at Colorado roster right now, who are some of the players that remind you of Warren Sapp? When I look at Colorado defensive line, it's about 4 people have the potential. They have the potential to be good as Warren Sapp if they put the work in and they listen to his teaching. All right. Let's talk about some of them players. All right. Well, the first player I want to talk about that Colorado brought in. The first player that I want to talk about who Colorado brought in this year. We ain't talking about last year player. We're talking about this year. Jaheim Oatis, the transfer from Alabama. Nick Saban recruited Jaheim Oatis, and he got some playing time up under Jaheim Oatis 2 years ago. Up under Nick Saban 2 years ago. We're talking about Jaheim Oatis. He got some playing time. This past year, when he played for the new coach, he didn't get no playing time. So he hit the transfer portal. Now, I don't know what happened or why he didn't get no playing time, but he hit the transfer portal. Well, Colorado, Coach Prime, went out there and got 6'5", 330 pounds. Jaheim Oatis, another player that transferred in from Alabama 2 years ago. Barnes, Anquan Barnes, another defensive tackle that's 6'5", 330 pounds, who Nick Saban himself recruited out of high school. Barnes played last year for Coach Prime and Warren Sapp and D. Luke, who moved on to the University of Miami. Barnes had showed some flashes last year that he can be dominant. He needs to work on his strength and conditioning. And I believe the new strength and conditioning coach have helped him a little bit along the way. That's Anquan Barnes. Coach Prime in his press conference, last one that he did, they asked Coach Prime about the defense. He said, man, I'm satisfied. My defense look good, especially my 2 big tackles. Now, I don't know who his 2 big tackles that he was talking about, but to me, and when I listen to Warren Sapp, who's the defensive line coach, it's Barnes and Big Jaheim Oatis. They could help Coach Prime win the Big 12 championship this year. And how can they do that? You remember the games that we played against, that we struggled against the run. Nebraska, Kansas State, Kansas, in the bowl game, BYU. If Barnes and Jaheim Oatis can just lock in and give us that what we really need up front and help clog up that middle, that's the A gap and the B gap, they're going to be assigned to. Don't let the offensive line get to the second level where our linebackers will be lining up. That's all I asked them to do. That's all I asked them to do. The 2 big guys up front, that's Jaheim Oatis and Anquan Barnes, along with the coaching and the teaching of Warren Sapp and the defensive line coach. They can help. I ain't saying that Coach Prime and his defensive coordinators got to let Jaheim Oatis and Barnes play the whole game, because I know that ain't going to happen, right? But check this out. When you can rotate them with the talent that Warren Sapp is working with, McNeil, going into his last year. He showed flashes every season at the end of the game. But somehow he just can't stay healthy and be on the field. If McNeil can come out fast this year, stay healthy, that's a good rotation to have behind Jaheim Otis and Anquan Barnes. Not only McNeil, you got Lightfoot, a transfer in, and I call him Big Nasty, to keep Thomas. Got a motor out this world. He got a motor and a mouth. You heard Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp, he drive me crazy. He won't listen to nothing that I teach him, but I had to come to his level and let him do what he do. Right? That's what Warren Sapp said. And Warren Sapp has gotten the best out of him so far by letting him do what he like to do and sharpen his tools along the way. Jaheim Otis, Anquan Barnes, McNeil, Lightfoot, and Takeifa Thomas. Them five right there can help Coach Prime win the Big 12 championship by stopping the run. That's it. All Colorado got to do is stop the run and get off the field on third down. Championship football. Automatic. Stop the run, get off the field on third down, and stay healthy. Stay healthy. It's a 12 game. It's going to be a brutal season. Just stay healthy. Warren Sapp can help Coach Prime win this Big 12 championship because he got the players, he got the talent. Now, I would like to Coach Prime in this spring portal go in and get back 2 more defensive linemen. Yeah, 2 more big-time defensive linemen. They're going to hit that transfer portal. Coach Prime done signed that 5-year contract, $54 million. Oh, they finna get ready to come up there. All they want to know is Coach Prime going to be there. They finna hit this transfer portal because players know. You can ask a player if you don't play in college or the NFL, high school, they know when that depth chart come out. They know where they at on it, and they know where they going to fit in. They know who's better than them in front of them. University of Alabama, North Carolina, LSU, Georgia, them guys on that third team. If they on the third team and they know it 2 more guys ahead of them and they ain't getting no playing time, I will look at Colorado roster and say, I'm going to be coached by Hall of Famers, coaches. They playing in the Big 12 and they got a chance of winning a chip with the talent that they have. They got Case Salter at quarterback. They got some good wide receivers. They got Marshall Faulk coaching the running backs. If I can get on them some kind of way and help them on that defensive line, and I'm 6'5", and I'm weigh 330 pounds, 4-star out of high school, and I'm on a third team depth chart at LSU, I'm going to talk at Coach Prime. Yeah, you got to slide out there for me. Big dog, I ain't promising that you got to come here and work. Boy, I know I can beat out McNeil. I know I can beat out Otis or Lightfoot. I know I can beat out Bones. So I'm coming. Come on, big dog. Come on. We got room for you. Jaheim Otis, Anquan Barnes, McNeil, Lightfoot, Takeifa Thomas, and then you got Terran Carter. I don't know if he's healthy yet. And also, you got the freshmen from IMG. On third down, he going to see that field, y'all. Alex McPherson from IMG, the school down there in Florida. They make him like that. He going to see some playing time. Then you got Tevin Coleman. And then you got another freshman by the name of Christian Hutt. Them the 9 right there that I see on the defensive side of the ball, on that defensive line, and they big. They big. They ain't got the size of Anquan Barnes and Jaheim Otis. So those 2 guys, I heard William Gardner on the Buff Stampede. He said they got bodies of the NFL written all over. And they do. They do. Whether they good or not. whether What if they produce or not? William Gardner on the Buck Stampede said Anquan Barnes and Jaheim Otis are some giants. They NFL bound. And I agree 100% with him. They got the bodies. Well, if you or anybody else like them or not, they take it to the NFL just because of their size. And if the NFL coaches got some ego, say, oh, I can get the best out of him. I can get the best out of him. Because you already know Pico, Warren Sapp, making them calls. Making them calls whenever they get ready eligible to hit the NFL draft. I'm just trying to tell you. Warren Sapp, D-line coach Pico, got some players to work with and can help Coach Prime win the Big 12 this year. They just do. They can win. All they got to do, load up and stop the run on that defensive line. That's the Tigers. Now, I ain't even talking about the defensive ends. Because we already know we loaded on the defensive end if Keaton Wade and them come back here. If they come back here, they got to be healthy because that bothers me. You in the spring and you injured already. Yeah, that bothers me. That's a sign that you might not hold up 12 games in a season coming up. That's a sign to me. If you injured already and we ain't played no football and I don't know how long, since December, and if you still injured, that's a red flag. Red flag. So Coach Prime got to diagnose and look at his football team, see who's going to be available. It's a brutal schedule that they going to play. They got Georgia Tech out the gate. First game, it's going to be a physical game. Georgia Tech ain't no slouch, y'all. They just not. They got a running quarterback, and he is all that. I'm just trying to tell you. He ain't no little guy. He ain't no fast guy. He just big. And they got a big offensive line. That's all it takes. A running quarterback get behind a big offensive line. And if they offensive line can get on our defensive line and get to that second level, them chains gonna move. That's why it's important that Jaheim Otis and Anquan Barnes, both of them are 6'5", 330 pounds, can go out there and dominate the line of scrimmage. And don't let that offensive guard get to the second level to our linebackers. That's going to be the key against those running teams like Kansas State, Arizona State, and also BYU and Iowa State. Them running quarterbacks and them running backs. Stop the run. There's nobody in the Big 12 that got an arm and throwing the ball around like Shedeur. There ain't nobody in the Big 12 that's going to throw the ball like K-Salt. It's just that when you look at it. I ain't seen it. That's not a team right now that I see in the Big 12. And I don't look at the stats from last year that have a quarterback that done threw the ball over 30 times, had 30 attempts per game. And K-Salter, when you look at Liberty, he didn't throw the ball but one time. One game, he had 40 attempts. Other than that, he averaged around about 25 to 30 passing attempts per game. That's it. Shedeur averaging 45 to 50. That's a half. That's in half. They cut that in half. So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, and me, and everybody else who tuning in, it's important. Our defensive line be able to stay healthy, number one. Number two, stop the run. And number three, get off the line, get off the field on third down. That's going to be major. It's going to be major. And I'm sure Coach Prime and his coaching staff is preaching that. As a matter of fact, I know they are. If they're looking at the tapes from last year. That's the killer. Be disciplined, stay healthy, and get off the field on third down. Stop the run. That's all it's about. Down and distance. Know your down and distance, as Coach Prime always teaching his defensive back when you hear him. Down and distance. And being disciplined on that line of scrimmage. No jumping outside. No holding. no hands to the face mask. Defense line always raising up high, putting their hands up, and then going into the other player face mask. Who's known for that? Takeifa Thomas and Quinn Barnes. They known to do that. Why? I'm saying them. They did it in the past, and it hurt you as a team, especially you playing up some team just as good as you. Just as good as you. So when I look at the defensive line, the trenches for Colorado, I'm looking at Anquan Barnes and I'm looking at Jaheim Otis, or I'm looking at them as the tone setters. They the tone setters. Now on third down, I would like for one of them to come out or both to come out. I would love to see Alex McPherson and McNeil on third down. That's the scheme I would like to go with. Stop the run on first and second down and bring in somebody with a speed rush. Because we already know we got the defensive end for the speed rushes. Helps in that defensive tiger with a speed rush, and that's Alex McPherson and McNeil. They quick off the line of strength. McNeil in the backfield and be disrupted. Alex McPherson has shown us and the moves that Warren Sapp is teaching him that he can do it too. He's shown us at IMG that he can do it. So that's what I'm looking at. So I challenge you to chat. Y'all let me know on the defensive front who you have as your defensive line at that tackle position. Who you would like to see. So I'm telling you, I believe Warren Sapp is working with something this year, and I like the players that he has on the defensive side of the ball this year. I just believe he can make a difference in Colorado winning the Big 12. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and we'll talk about it.
That starts it for you, you know what I'm saying? Here, there. That starts it for you. Same hand, same foot. Same hand, same foot. Same hand, same foot. Same hand, same foot. Come here, Shane. What's your favorite side? Huh? What's that? Go on the other side. No? Boom. There it is. See it? That's the mechanism that I want you to get to the way you're going. Here. Yeah. It's 3 individual moves. Come on. There you go. Point that toe. Point the toe like these little bellies. Point it. There you go. Right there. Stop being robotic with it. Swing.
Like I said, the teaching of Warren Sapp can really help in the trenches this year. Because the players like him, they respect him, and they seem like they're listening to him. They putting that work in. TM says the same. I like Coleman and McNeil on the second and third and long. You like Coleman? I like Coleman too. Yeah, I like him. But I like Adam McPherson. I don't mind him starting. I'm just being honest. He just got a different kind of motor, y'all. And he ain't built like no freshman. He built like he look like he been playing football for about 2 or 3 years already in college. He does. He just does. And I just like the unit that they got. I like everything on that defensive side. Like I say, on the depth chart, it really don't matter who they put in and switch out. But all of them about the same size, and most of them different. Just like each other. I would like to see Coach Prime go in the transfer portal. If any players are in the transfer portal that matches what we do and the size, I'd like to see 2 more on that defensive line. Right now, we got a total of 9 defensive tackles. That's Jaheim Otis, Anquan Barnes, McNeil, Lightfoot, Takeifa Thomas, TC, that's Teran Carter, Alex McPherson, Tevin Coleman, and Christian Hudson, unless I'm missing somebody else. Unless I overlook somebody else. That's all the people I can come up with. So That's what I'm looking at. Hey, be careful out there. Be careful out there, big dog. Don't be taking the drive, big dog. Be careful out there. But like I say, Warren Sapp, he's gonna be a key. He's the key factor, along with the other defensive line coach. I think they work good hand in hand. Even though we lost D. Lou on the defensive side of the ball. What's up, Big Warren? How you doing? We just got to see how it goes. But I'm telling you, I know we got other coaches, such as the defensive coordinator, Robert Livingston, Pat Sherman. I know we got Marshall Faulk. I know we picked up Byron Leftwich. I know we got Coach Hart. I know we got the defensive back coaches. I know we still got Hilo, but I'm telling you, Warren Sapp, it's the difference makers. He the difference for us winning the Big 12 or not. That defense line. You're not going to win the Big 12. You can't stop the run. They proved us that last year. We are not, not going to win the Big 12 if we can't stop the run. That's the name of the game. Football is football. If you can't stop the run, you're not going to win. Get off the field on third down. And Coach Prime got some players. If they stay healthy, but they must stay healthy, they can help us win this Big 12 championship. You're right. They got to tackle. They got to get off that field. They got to tackle. They got to do that. Yeah, they got to do that. So that's what I'm looking at right there on the defense side of the ball, and also, especially on that defensive front. If they can get after the quarterback, Barnes, Jaheim Otis, and stop the running back from running, yeah, we're going to be good because we got some linebackers that can hunt that Coach Prime brought in. When you look at those two new linebackers and the way JB playing, it's a shocker to me. And Coach Hart saying that's a plus for that linebacker room. Then you got the freshman, Mantrez Walker. See, all of them go hand in hand together. The defensive front line and them linebackers go hand in hand together in stopping the run. But your front line of defense is going to be the defensive line. The linebacker's job is to read and react. Gap assignment. And they can help us right there. Coach Hart got the best linebacker group he ever had in coaching in this linebacker room right here. With JB, Webster, Martavius French, and Hughes, Reginald Hughes, the transfer in from Jackson State University, major. They quicker, they faster, they tougher. Martavius French had 17 tackles for losses in the backfield last year, where he came from. They got some headhunters, man. They got headhunters. Georgia Tech gonna tell me everything I need to know about Colorado defense, well, the whole team really, especially that defense up front, because they got a running quarterback that's not small, he's not short, and he's tough, and he's proven because he got experience playing in the ACC as a quarterback. He liked to run the ball. That's what he do. Can they hit him and bring him down for a total of 4 quarters? You got to bring your A game. You got to bring your A game against Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech going to tell us everything we need to know. Not the spring game, not the one-on-one, not the 7-on-7, not the 11-on-11, not the ones against the 1, not the ones against the 2, not the spring game. Georgia Tech. Hang your hat on Georgia Tech. They're going to tell us everything we need to know. How that season going to go. I hope they just come out and make a statement. Boy, y'all going to be in for a long night, Friday night. Y'all going to be in for a long Friday night, Georgia Tech. Because we finna come out here and do some things to you ain't never been done. We finna take you to the woodshed. We better take you to the woods here. Yeah, that's their test. Georgia Tech, they test. All right, let me move on to my next block. Let's see, the next block. I just got through talking about Warren Sapp and his trenches. I just got through talking about Colorado defensive line. Like I say, they defensive line is going to tell us everything we need to know with Georgia Tech Friday night in Boulder, Colorado. Going to tell us everything we need to know, along with what type of offense we're going to run, what type of defense we're going to run. Will we see a 4-3 with 3 linebackers or not? We're going to see. We're going to see. All right. Now I want to move on. I want to talk about Colorado quarterback, Shedeur Sapp. I hear the talk out there on ESPNs, on different platforms, on Twitter. People got their different podcasts. Let me tell y'all something. Shedeur Sapp is the best quarterback in this NFL draft. Don't let nobody fool you. If Shedeur all season long was considered as a Heisman Trophy candidate as a quarterback for Coach Prime and a quarterback and a Colorado football team, and all of a sudden, after the season over, now they saying he ain't in the first round draft pick. Ain't no games been played since December. Ain't no games been played. Here we is in the month of what? Yeah, March, right? Ain't no games been played, but they want to sit up here and say Shedeur Sapp is not a first round draft pick. That I don't know where they get that from. Or is it a smoke screen or not? Right? We don't seen Shedeur for, I know I don't seen him for the last 4 years. 2 years at Jackson State, 2 years at Colorado. And he has improved every year. I mean, every year. He gotten bigger, he got stronger each year. Powerful arm, they're trying to say his arm is not that strong. I said, have y'all seen the throws this guy have thrown? Matter of fact, if you tune in tonight, I'm going to show you 3 of them. NFL throws. NFL throws. That's not a quarterback that's better than Shedeur Sapp in this upcoming draft. Cam Ward is not. Jackson Dart is not. The quarterback for Alabama is not. Shedeur Sapp is a franchise quarterback. If your team need a quarterback, you should be making waves of climbing that chart of this NFL draft and selecting Shedeur Sapp as your quarterback. Now, I'm not saying where he's going to go, but if Tennessee holds that number 1 spot, they should draft Shedeur Sapp. If they don't draft Shedeur Sapp, they should get Travis Hunter. Now, I understand they will want the best player in the draft is Travis Hunter. If Tennessee choose Travis Hunter, Cleveland Browns should not look no farther than Shedeur Sapp. He's a franchise quarterback. He can help put Cleveland back on the map. I don't know how you all feel. I don't know how executive feel. But I'm telling you, if it's with me, it would be a no-brainer to me. Hey, if I were the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, I'd trade Dak Prescott so fast. Even though I know he got a no-trade clause, I say, hey, man, I give you an extra $1 million. Get out of him. Let me move up to number 2 with Cleveland. And let me get Shedeur. We'll show you how the East is won with Shedeur Sapp. Listen, watch this throw, and you tell me if it's not an NFL throw. I'm just trying to tell y'all, if you're watching, if you're an executive. I know I got some big-time executive over there on LinkedIn. Don't know if they're tuning in right now or not, but if you run across this, look at the throws Shedeur Sapp is making at the college level, at the elite level. Here we go. This is the first throw. You remember the first game of the year against North Dakota State. Now, some of y'all probably watch this and ain't gonna get it. The clock is running down. That let me know that Shedeur Sanders is a clock manager. Coach Prime and his offense was on the field. They put 3 wide receivers on the left side and left Travis Hunter on the right side by himself. Now watch this video. The clock is running down. That's why I keep trying to tell you about the relationship between a quarterback and a wide receiver. That's what K. Salton need to be trying to figure out. One wide receiver on Colorado that he knows, and they on the same page at any time of the game. Check this out. Check this play out. Shedeur Sanders finna throw this ball. He just gonna throw a back shoulder to Travis Hunter, and he gonna throw it so Travis Hunter be the only one can catch it. And he caught it. And he caught it. Watch this play. This I got 3 plays that I'm gonna show you. It's a NFL throw. Here we go. Now, the catch was just as good as the throw, but you just got to understand the game time situation. Listen, to make this throw, you really got to concentrate and have faith that your wide receiver gonna make this catch. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Now, to me, that's the third best throw and third best play of Colorado the entire year. To me, it's on number 3. That back shoulder throw, this. The catch by Travis Hunter was elite all by itself. That's why I think he should be drafted as a wide receiver first instead of a defensive back. But they should let him play both ways. I like him as a wide receiver better than I do a defensive back. You tell me in the chat. Even though I'm on the road right now and I don't want to look. All right? You tell me what you think. You like Travis Hunter as a wide receiver or a defensive back first? I know we like him both ways, but you let me know what you think in the chat. I see it. I just might not read it. And I don't mean no harm by it. But hear me. That throw by Shedeur Sanders is a NFL throw. NFL throw. Clock running down. You need a touchdown. Your team is behind. Your team is tired. 10-10, 17-17. You need a play. The clock running. 3 wide receivers on the left. Your best wide receivers on the right. I trust my wide receiver, the best one on the right, to make this play. Snap and throw it out there. Touchdown. Like I say, the catch was the best one, probably the best of the video. But that throw by Shedeur Sanders is the NFL throw. That's all I'm trying to say. It's the NFL throw. Now, here goes Shedeur right here. I got another. I got 2 more on the show. All right. He's warming up in Colorado Pro Day. Now, this is not one of the videos that I'm showing. I'm just showing you an extra video. I'm just showing you an extra video. One more time. The throw. The throw. The throw. They say he got a week on. That don't look like no week on to me. He done, he'll throw that ball off 60 to 70 yards, just like K. Salton was doing, right? Ain't no week on to me. That's a bonus video that I'm going to show. Now I'm going to show you a game time video. This is why I keep trying to tell people on my job that Shedeur is a franchise quarterback. Ain't too many people making these kind of throws right now, y'all, in college football last year. And I've seen the highlights on ESPN, and I ain't seen no throw like this one right here. You remember, Coach Prime and Colorado marched into the state of Florida against UCF, excuse me, right? Will Shepherd just took off, and Shedeur Sanders stood up in the paint Watch his feet work, watch his arm strength, and watch the timing of the throw. The pocket is collapsing on him. That's why I keep trying to tell you. Not only he's the best quarterback, he's the toughest quarterback in this upcoming draft. That's why he should be drafted #1 overall, no later than 2. If they go get Travis Hunter. If you go get Cam Ward before you get Shedeur, you made a big mistake. Because to me, the second best quarterback in the draft is Jackson Dart. I watched Jackson Dart for the last 3 years. He's better than Cam Ward. He's not better than Shedeur. Shedeur is the best at #1. Jackson Dart, #2. Cam Ward will be my #3. That's just me. Because when you look at Jackson Dart, he'll run that football. He's a K-soft. Go look at the stats. Stats don't lie. Jackson Dart is the second best quarterback in college football this year and in this draft. If you don't get Shedeur, you get Jackson Dart. Cam Ward is good, but he ain't no Jackson Dart. Cam Ward got a good, strong arm, but he can't get out of harm's way, or he haven't shown me he'll get out of harm's way. Jackson Dart, go look at his chart for the last 2 years in rushing attempts. K-soft or die. Numbers don't lie. When somebody asks you about something, about your past, numbers is not gonna lie. That your past tell me who you are. Your past will tell me who you are. When I look at Shedeur and I look at his past, he's tough. He never had a good offensive line since he been quarterback. It ain't no shade on Coach Prime or nobody. He ain't never played behind a good line, offensive line, since he been playing quarterback. Put him behind the offensive line and see what he do with your defense. He gonna spread it up. Check out this play. Another NFL throw. You ain't gonna find too many plays like this. You just not. NFL throw. All I'm trying to tell you, Shedeur Sanders is a prototypical type NFL pocket passing quarterback. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and if you watched him in Jackson State, he can move around too. That was his best running. His last year at Jackson State, he ran the ball decent at his last year at Jackson State, but when he got to Colorado, he worked on his pass. The same thing K-soft say he want to run. They know they can run. They want to throw the ball. Shedeur Sanders got a big-time arm. Got a big-time arm, NFL ready to lead a franchise to the Super Bowl. One more time. Watch his feet work. It's very important when you're a pocket passer. You got to learn how to move in the pocket when that pocket collapses. When they push your center guard back into you like they did us last 2 years, really. Here we go. Shedeur. Pocket press. Clean pocket. The reason why it was a clean pocket, because he moved to the left. He saw his center was getting beat. He shoved his feet to the left like a quarterback should, and he went on and did what he had to do. Throw a dime to Will Shepherd. Trusted his wide receiver would get down the field and make that catch, and he did. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I ain't the only one noticed him doing this. The head coach of the Cleveland Browns. Don't be no fool. Don't be no fool.
He's an extremely talented football player. Again, getting to know the kid, you watch the tape, and you. I think the important part as an evaluator is you want to talk to the player about plays and how he plays, and I think he sees the game really, really well. Has been raised the right way. I think they've done an outstanding job bringing him along in terms of understanding football. But he's a very, very talented young man. But off the field is where I'm probably most impressed.
They know. Don't listen to these beat writers. Don't listen to these folks over there on X, Instagram. These folks in-house, they know what to do. They know he was raised right, as he said. And the most important thing about Shedeur, they know and they notice off the field. Don't want your quarterback in the news. Drugs, traffic stop, in the club fight. Only thing they got to worry about Shedeur is when he work out. And if a camera on him, he gonna work out. He gonna pump them weights 1 time, 2 times. And if that camera or bucket on him, he gonna stop and put that weight down. Girl, I wanna know you with me. I know you wanna be with me. That's the only thing Shedeur gonna do. That's all he gonna do. He ain't worried about your club. He ain't gonna get stopped by the police. He ain't gonna get none of that. Only thing Shedeur wanna do, he'll lift your weights about 2 or 3 times. But if that camera on him, he gonna stop after that second rep and play to that camera. Girl, I know you want to be with me, but I can't get it. That's 2. Boy, you're legendary, boy. He want to listen to his own music singing. That's what you do. Coach Swayze was out there trying to, when it first started, trying to teach Shedeur how he run his 40. Shedeur got down. Coach Swayze said, back up, put your feet back. And he said, when you raise your arm, you take off. Well, when Bucky was showing the video, Coach Swayze stepped back, right? Shedeur came up and took 2 steps and stopped and looked at Bucky. He running the 40 and practicing 40 and looked at Bucky at that camera and said, girl, I know you want to be with me, but you can't. 2. Well, yeah, boy. Well, yeah. Swayze just walked away. Said, boy, I ain't got time for this. Go Swayze walked away. 2 you hell, boy. 2 you hell, man. Okay. I just want you to see how dominant this throw was to Will Sheppard up close. Hey, that catch alone should get Will Sheppard drafted by the NFL. But that throw, that's an NFL throw. And that was the NFL catch. That play alone with Will Sheppard should get him catch. Should get him drafted. He's stretched out for it. He, as the player, as the brothers, as the barbershop folk would say, he sold out on that play for Shedeur. He sold out. He left his feet and just died. Because when I saw it on TV, I said, man, what is Shedeur doing? Shedeur don't throw the intercept. But Will Sheppard, 6'2" and all, came out of nowhere. Boy, give me that. Get back. Touchdown. Shh. Boy, I'm back. Coach Prime said, boy, you ain't never left. Shedeur's time. That was the NFL throw. Now, this last video, I'm trying to tell you, it's a series of throws. I think about three throws in this video. Watch how, Lord have mercy. Watch how Shedeur moves in this pocket. The pocket was collapsing. You can set it on every throw that Shedeur made. Now, I'm not going to show you the throw to win them the game or to tie the game, whatever he throw to LeJohntay. We all know, seen that throw. But I just want to see, I want you to see this throw. Jimmy Holmes is not in the picture. Nowhere. Shedeur that's gunning. I mean, he's running. Straight down the middle. And if you blink, you're going to miss it. Shedeur took the ball. The pocket collapsed on Shedeur. Shedeur stepped up. Now, he took a hit after this throw. But when he threw it, Jimmy Horn wasn't nowhere in sight. And out of nowhere, J5 came back there and said, boy, give me that. And he took it to the house. Here go the video. Now, there's going to be some more videos playing after this. I'm just trying to tell you. Colorado had some talent this year, past year. Jimmy Horn Jr., LeJohntay, Will Sheppard. and 2 throwing the ball, man. Here we go. I try to tell you, when he throw the ball, Jimmy Horn wasn't nowhere in sight. That's come with a player knowing his wide receiver. That come from off-season workout on their own. Instead of worrying about practicing at Colorado, they went where? To Texas. They went to Florida and played catch with one another. He knows Jimmy. The pocket, watch the pocket. I'm going to let it play this thing. I ain't going to interrupt. I'm just trying to tell you, if you're listening, if you're a scout or a general manager over there on LinkedIn and you're watching in, Shedeur Sanders is a big-time quarterback. Here we go.
Yeah.
I know I said I wasn't going to stop, but I couldn't help you, y'all. I can't help. I'm sorry. Look, did you see that pocket? Who can throw in something like that? He threw that out of the phone booth. Shedeur Sanders threw that ball out of the phone booth. Jim, like I said, J5 won nowhere near and just came out like a cat. You know how you walk around the house and all see you, he hears some noise and you see something going in front of you, shoo, like a cat. Jim Horn Jr. Hey, if you're a scout tonight, boy, I'm trying to get these boys drafted. I'm trying to get these boys drafted. I'm trying to get these boys drafted. Listen, Shedeur Sanders, yeah, Crystal Wide way, that ball was spinning. It was spinning. Hey, that thing, I'm trying to tell you, if you ever walked around your house, I'm from the country, right? Yeah, WB, yeah. Oh, my camera's blurred? It is? Man, I just got to get me another laptop. That's all it is. Y'all keep sending them cash shots. I'm loading up. I'm getting another laptop. Give me another week. I'll be done have by then. Listen, it's like a cat. You make noise and that cat just wrong. J5 just like that. Boy, I'm finna throw that ball back 20 yards in front of you, but I know you'll be there to catch it. And guess what? He was there, and I'm gonna let it play. He took it to the house. Hey, he making NFL throws. I haven't seen a quarterback this past year can spin that ball like Shedeur Sanders, number 2, legendary. Shedeur Sanders can as a quarterback. I just have on a consistent basis. You give him a clean pocket. Yeah, he's showing right now he don't need no pocket. Yeah, he gonna step right up there and gun that thing, and he gunning it. He's spinning it. The ball back. Got to put some respect on his name. They got to put some respect on his name. He's an NFL quarterback. He's an NFL quarterback. He says it. What's going on, Miss Brooke? He's him. He is him. FD. He him. Saw the vet. What's going on? Yeah, Shedeur him. Shedeur is him. SB, what's up? You all right? Cam would not have his number if he had Shedeur O-line. He wouldn't. He sure wouldn't. He wouldn't. He wouldn't survive. When none of them would. He ain't had no good offensive line. He ain't had no good offensive line. He just never had. I just think, to me, not because I like Coach Prime or Ballin, Colorado, just looking at the quarterback, Shedeur is way better than any of them, man. He's battle tested. You remember that play when Shedeur rolled out to his left and a defense came straight at him and took his knees up on him? We thought he was hurt or ACL had happened. And guess what? He bounced back up. Now, if K Sauce take a hit like that, Juju, that ain't good enough, y'all. It is what it is. That ain't good enough. That was Shedeur tough. And he done showed us that he is. Shedeur is tough. He's a tough son of a gun. Yeah, he's a tough son of a. Hey, you seen that witness commercial with that hamburger. That you seen that commercial when it says son of. Hey, I'm gonna find that commercial and put it on him, and I'm gonna say, Shedeur, you a tough son of a. I'm just saying, man. Hey, man, shoot, man. I'm just trying to tell y'all, bro. Hey, he him. He just him. He just him. That Kansas hit on 2 was trash. Hey, it was trash, man. Tim, who got the best head coach, offensive coordinator, Giants, Cleveland, or the Titans? Man, you can toss that thing up. You can toss it up. If you go with head coach, you got to say Kevin Sebastian, or now the head coach of the New York Giants, he was the offensive coordinator for Josh Allen at Buffalo. I know Shedeur probably want to go to the New York Giants, and he probably still got a chance of going. But I would like to see him in Cleveland. Ain't no line, ain't no big time press gonna be on him. He ain't got to always be in the spotlight that much. Let's get out there and work and put that work in. Put that work in. I would like to see him at Cleveland. I think that's what's up, Wild Dog. How you doing? I think he can perform better out there. That's just me. It's just hard for me seeing Cleveland. No, they need a quarterback. The owner came out today and said, he honestly saying, man, we fucked up. Getting that money to Watson. We missed. He's saying we missed. The owner, you don't never, Haslam, you don't never hear no owner come out talking like that. He came out and said it. He came out and said it today. I had the video, but I didn't upload it. He came out and said it today. Boy, we just messed up. Yeah, I own it. We messed up on Deshaun Watson. Give him all that money for nothing. It tickled me. I said, dog, Mr. Addy, he didn't care, boy. Yeah, Troy Bly, he going. Hey, that way he going. Cleveland would be a fool, Jim, to look past him. Man, that can get some folks fired. I know Shedeur probably don't want to go there, and I get that. Man, I just see them getting Shedeur, man. They talking too good about him. Once again, just in case people who were late coming in, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Here go Cleveland head coach Kevin Sebastian talking about Shedeur.
He's an extremely talented football player. Again, getting to know the kid. You watch the tape, and you. I think the important part as an evaluator is you want to talk to the player about plays and how he plays, and I think he sees the game really, really well. Has been raised the right way. I think they've done an outstanding job bringing him along in terms of understanding football. But he's a very, very talented young man. But off the field is where I'm probably most impressed.
Yeah, I believe that. He's a New York kind of guy. They're going to have to trade up to get him, though. Why, they got to trade up to get him. I don't think he's going past 2, y'all. I just don't. Now, this draft, this draft can fool everybody with the trades up. But right now, if don't nobody trade, man, if he don't go 1, he should go 1. He should. If he don't go 1, he definitely going 2. I don't even see it. Man, they let Shedeur get away. They'd be the laughing stock of the NFL. They would be the laughing stock of the NFL. Just said they don't deserve it. I don't know, just hey, if they want to get out that cellar, they better go get him. Cleveland got that dog pound waiting on him. They waiting on him. Yeah, you got to trade up, big dog. You got to trade up, big dog. You got to trade up. You want to do it. Yeah, Cleveland expansion team is still trying. Yep. Hey, hey, they're gonna have to trade up on him. Appreciate that. $34. Appreciate you. Hey, yeah, they got Watson, but you heard what the owner said today. The owner came out and just roasted Watson. He said that's the baddest mistake we ever made. Signing Deshaun Watson. Yeah, but WB, you crazy. We W crazy. But let me move on from Shedeur. Like I said, he said it's still the Ravens. Yeah. Shedeur said he don't care about a number. He don't care about the number. Yeah. At this point, you never know. I think they already know where they're going. I think they already know where they're going. If you look at well off today, they were talking that trash on that Shedeur. Sound like that. I know Bucket took the sound out, but it sounds like they already know where they're going. That's what it sounds like. All right, I got to move away from Shedeur right quick. I want to talk about Quinn Gibbs, wide receiver, Q6. Listen, on his off days during the spring, that boy was out there working out. I'm going to show you this video of Q Gibson working out. If he ain't got the moves, I know he's a freshman. They got to find a way to get that ball on the field, y'all. They got to find a way to get Q6 Quinn Gibson on his field. He's working out on his own. And look at it, the way he moves.
Jack, good, come on, right. That is Jack. Good, right left, right. Good, come on, good, finish. Yeah. Good, Jack, right there. Let it go. Good, that's it. Finish. Good, Jack. Good. Jack, come on here. Good. Good, Jack. Come on. Good. 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 Come on. Oh. Good, Jack. Good. There it is right there. Come on. Finish. Come on, Jack. Give it to him. Good. Finish. Come on. Good. There it is. Come on. Good. Come on, Jack. Come on. Good. Come on. Good. Quick. Good. Good. Break. Good. Finish. Good.
Hey, that boy got to move like, he out there moving like LeJohntay, man. He just a freshman. Imagine this dude 2 years from now as a junior. Boy, he ain't Mr. Texas football from that. They gonna have to listen. yeah. Look at him. They gotta figure out a way to get him on that field. That's all I got to say. That boy's him, boy. Woo-wee. The way he moved, yeah, Troy Black, yeah, getting bigger. They got to find a way. They got the man shoot. TM says Xavier Worthy type player. Can he block consistently? He's the only downside. Hey, I don't know about all that. I don't know about that blocking. That bad boy. You get him the ball. Woo-wee. Watson got 230 million reason not to care what Arnold said. Yeah, he do. All them boys put in that extra work. JoJo got a nice video he put out. Yeah, he did some work too. I saw that too. Yeah. But Quinn Gibson, yeah, if he stay healthy, wide up. Boy, shoot. Sky is the limit. Quinn Gibson. That boy got a first step out this world, boy. Woo-hoo-wee. The way this dude will move. I'm going to show a little short part of it again.
Good, come on, right. That is Jack. Good, right left, right. Good, come on. Good, finish. Yeah. Good, Jack. Right there. Let it go. Good, that's it. Finish. Good, Jack. Good. Jack, come on here. Good, Jack. Come on. Good. Good, come on. Oh. Good, Jack. Good. There it is right there. Come on. Finish. Come on, Jack. Give it to him. Good. Finish. Come on. Good. There it is. Come on. Good. Come on, Jack. Come on. Good. Come on. Good. Quick. Good. Good. Quick. Good. Break. Good. Finish. Good.
Yeah, shit. Hey, woo-wee. Oh boy, they're gonna break some ankles out there, boy. Man, look at here. Hey, he out there working out on his own, man. And he done gave you a little taste of what he could do once he get the football. Right? Yeah. You remember in practice, before they went on break, he took that catch from Stubbs and then took that.
Oh, get out of there! Go, Steve! Hey, what I tell you? You just said it too. Way better than Let's go, Crib. Yeah, Q. Hey, get up. Keep going. Do it again. Come on. Hey, yo. Stop. Get out
That boy making grown men out there cut up. Say, I told you. He making grown men out there cut up, boy. Shoot. Boy, oh boy. Jet lag. Yeah. Like I say, Q6. That boy danger, man. They got to figure out a way to get him the ball. I don't know what they're going to do. Amarion Miller, I don't know if he's healthy or not. I'm sure he should right now be wide receiver number one. But, like, hey, it's going to be interesting, y'all. It's just going to be interesting. They got some young guys at this wide receiver. They hungry. They want that spotlight. They want to get out there. Yeah, you're right. You're right, W. You're right, Weeby. He signed that contract. They're going to come. Look at him. If they mess around to get that dude, that transfer porter from named Serenity, 6'5", it's a wrap. The Big 12 is a wrap. Yeah. That's the only thing they're missing. A big target wide receiver that can move. This dude, 6'5", and the way he moves, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a wrap. But, like I was saying, Q6. Yeah, he him. He him, y'all. Can't take that from him. You just can't. He him. He is him. The way he moved, boy, he got them LeJontay's moved down to the. He got it down to the book, man. Coach Prime said, I got to find some receivers like the ones that just left. J5, LeJontay, Travis Hunt. When you look at Quinn Gibson, when you look at Cam Michael, when you look at Farrakhan X, Isaiah Hodge got a chance. He got the build like Travis Hunt. Now, whether he produced like Travis Hunt, we're going to see. But Coach Prime usually don't put his name on a player. His mouth on a player, there ain't all that. And he don't put his name, his mouth, on Colorado wide receiver, Isaiah Hodge. He said Isaiah Hodge is him. And from the last spring practice and to the some of the plays that we don't seen so far of him now in spring practice, spring game last year, we saw Isaiah Hodge. Spring practice this year, we don't see Isaiah Hodge the way he run his routes and he ball catching skill. If given the chance, he might be in that starting rotation. Who knows? And I told you, he been working out too. I seen him running that hill. Here we go. He's running that hill. He working out. And you can tell he got some big hands. He catching the ball with one hand. What, running that hill like that? I'll be done past that. I don't know about y'all. Look at how he's snatching in one hand. Snatching. lets you know he ain't trying to catch the ball with his body. He catch the ball with one hand. Hands catcher, not a body catcher. You know, Jimmy Horn Jr. was a body catcher. He tried to bring the ball into his shoulder pass catch. D-ball, him snagging that thing out the air. They snap. Hands. Isaiah Hodge. Can't count him out, y'all. This just might be his year. This just might be his year. FD say, yeah, he's elite. He is. Quinn Gibson is elite. I give you that. The X, my favorite freshman wide receiver team, Farrakhan X, a dog. Ain't showing out too. They got 3-6-3 wide receiver vision this summer. Y'all saw that. But if they land this dude out of this transfer portal, this dude 6'5", I seen his breakdown film from Buffin Prime. Shoot. Man. Yeah, you got the Big 12 out. I'm serious. Hunter set the stage. So who is the next CU? Yeah. Yeah, you got a point there. That's going to be interesting. It should be Omarion Miller if he healthy. Catching everything. He know what time it is. Okay, Hart. Yep. He is. There you go, Wilder. No, Hart is next. Hey, he got a potential. Coach Prime talked highly of him. I mean, highly of him. But also Coach Prime contract extensions shut down all that trash recruiting job talking about Coach Prime leaving CU. Shut it down. Everybody quiet. Yeah, everybody quiet. They told me he ain't no $10 million coach. He ain't won nothing. What they went and did. Gave him that 10. He just a 7, 8, maybe. Man, y'all crazy. Miss me with that. I still think he underpaid. When we win this Big 12 wide out, we coming back to the table next year. FD, that's right, Cameron University. That's where he went to school. Yeah, that's where he went to school. Hodge is a better prospect than Jimmy Horn Jr. Boy. Hodge is doable also. And he can play both sides, both ways. I believe they will. What's up, Whitaker? D. Whitaker, what's going on? After Salt and Juju, he's my favorite player to win the Heisman next. SB. Hey, if he get off, if they get him off, all you got to do is them to keep making plays. Stack them plays. Tim Miles, awesome show me why. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Tim. Appreciate it. Yeah, Gibson, I mean, if they get him off, he got the talent. They can't deny him and saying he don't have the talent. He might need this. I don't know his study habits. Maybe he need to learn the plays and be familiar with the playbook. Surrender Brown, that's him. They get him. William Hopkins. Yeah, it's over. If they get him, it's over. Wide out. Yep. TCAF could put CU in the driver's seat if they sign. Yeah, I seen his breakdown of him. I already had seen the video of him, but when I saw they did his breakdown, yeah, that boy, hey, he's thick, man, it's thick by and go get it. I heard TCAF say he sent it to him, to the coaching staff. I believe they all will get a chance to make a roster just based on their experience in Boulder at the NFL Academy. $34. Yeah, it's the talent. Yeah. My dog, Lil Bucky. What's going on? I'm finna get ready to go off. You just showing up, Lil Bucky. If y'all don't mind, hit that like button for me and always go back and watch my replays if y'all don't mind. That's why I try to keep this thing in the hour. I know people don't want to go back and watch no hour 30 minutes, but some of y'all do. I appreciate you do. This year theme is a 100 miles and running. 100 miles and running. NWA. Why you crazy, man? Those recruiter phones ringing off the hook. I know they is. But Pride done signed that 5-year deal. Yeah. Heel drill is real work with game time result, like Jerry Weiss obviously. Hey, Wild Out. When I saw that video, that's exactly what I was saying. I said, this boy working out like Jerry Rice used to work out. Yeah. I'm glad I ain't the only one old school be thinking like that, Wild Out. At least I got somebody on my age. Yeah. But I'm telling you, a wide receiver that I used to watch and I like, and he on my LinkedIn, and he registered to watch the show tonight. I'm going to give him a shout out. Sterling Shaw. That's Shannon Shaw, baby brother. When I tell you was a wide receiver that dominated the NFL, Sterling Shaw, y'all, went out there and put him on. Boy, look at him. He put him on notice. Green Bay. See, everybody talk about Brett Favre, but who made Brett Favre? Shaw. Sterling Shaw, number 84. He played in the snow, rain, cold, hot, dome, outfield, anywhere, and go get it. If he hadn't got injured, he would have been a early Hall of Famer. Early. Soon he retired. Sterling Shaw was a dog out there, boy. I'm telling y'all, man, if you never heard of Sterling Shaw, man, go watch his videos, y'all. He made Brett Favre. Sterling Shaw. It'll be a nice coach that Coach Prime can pick up too. If it would be, yeah, if he was interested. Yes, Serenity Brown. FD, that's him. That's him. They getting this a wrap. $10 million is good solid. This is why incentives and bonus are heavy in that contract. Yeah, I saw that. All these guys, JoJo, QX, and Juju this season are very tight. They are. All on time. Very tight. Very, very, very. Sterling is the older brother. Oh, he the oldest? I thought he was the baby. Appreciate it, Steve. I made a mistake, y'all. He the oldest. That boy used to go out there and get it, y'all. I'm serious. If you watch football back in the 80s like I did, the 90s, the early 2000s, Sterling Shaw made Brett Favre. Brett Favre was a gunslinger. You know why he was a gunslinger? Because he knows Sterling Shaw would go get it. He knew he was going to go get it. He's the oldest B.Y. Okay, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. Big B.Y. Yes, he did. Not now you talk. I'll tell you, man, Sterling Shaw, shit. Man, please. That boy was a go-getter. He was a go-getter to me. Like I say, Isaiah Hodge can make a big difference in Colorado this year. And also, my man, yeah, you saw him. 92, Barnes. Give him some love. Free Barnes. This your year, boy. This your year. Coach Prime and Coach Sapp talking good about Barnes and Big Jaheim Otis. Yeah, I'm back to the topic. They can make life better for Colorado this year. Up front in them trenches. The big boys. The Alabama boys. Them big nasty boys. When their shirt come up here. Can't pull it. They pull it down. But when they stretch up, it come up here. Them big boys. 6'5", 330 pounds. Clog up that middle. Clog it up, Barnes. Clog it up, Jaheim Otis. You want your cornbread. Let's get it out there and get it this year. Sap Daddy boys. Let's go get it. Them big boys. Like I say, man, they can clog up that middle and they can make life much easier for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo football team. They just can. They can make it easier for them this year. They can make it easy for them. Clog up that middle. And now, I'm just trying to tell y'all, we're on our way to a Big 12 championship. We stopped the run with our defensive line and them linebackers. But they go hand in hand. And don't be scared to hit When it get cold, don't be scared to hit on the road. If they do all that on the road, we're going to be good. Yeah. Like I say, I couldn't stand Sharp because of far. Hey, them boys was a deadly combination. They was. Yep. Hey. Shoot. Boy didn't play, man. Hard seeing the field this year. Yeah. He got to see it. He a playmaker. You know who I would start at wide receiver and wouldn't even think about it twice. I start me 4 wide receivers out there, and I wouldn't look back at all. I put Cam Michael at the X. I'll put Omarion Miller. I don't know if he's healthy, man. I just don't know. If Omarion Miller ain't healthy, I'm going with Isaiah Hart. In my slot, I'm going with Q6. In that other slot, I'm going to 4 wide receiver set. I wouldn't use Draylon Miller in the slot. I put Draylon in the backfield. And their linebacker to try to check him one-on-one. He's big enough to run the ball. He's big enough to catch the ball out of the backfield. He's shown that. And he can run a route just as good as any running back that we got. That's the lineup I would go with. And one thing now, the rest of them want to hit that transfer portal, hit it. I'll stop right now. Number 1, they doable. Number 2, they hungry. Number 3, they got the talent and the speed. And if y'all don't want to stick around, that transfer portal is woven. One thing in the back. And the other wide receiver will come out the bench, Farrakhan X. That's right. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's go, Big 12. Let's roll with it. That's why I will go. And won't think nothing else about it. I'm sorry, Timmons. I gave you a shot, but I'm riding with these guys right here. I'm riding with these right here. I'm going with Cam Michael. I'm going with Q6. I'm going with Isaiah Hart. And I'm going with Omarion Miller. And if he injured and can't go, on Farrakhan X. Draylon, backfield with K-Salt. I'm going to stick it out there to you. If they come down, I'm going to pull it. I'm going to hit you in a route. I'm going to hit you out of the backfield. And, boy, we finna go take this Big 12. Get behind Jordan C. The Seaton Express, as Uncle Steve say, and let's ride. And let's ride. And let the chips fall where they may. And let chip fall where they may. I'm riding with these boys right here. Because one thing I know about football, speed kills. You can't coach it. You just can't coach speed, y'all. And every last one of them bring that to their game. Cam Michael, a 10-5 in the 100-yard meters in high school. And he's the fastest player right now on Colorado. He is. He the fastest. Slot, Quinn Gibson. Texas high school football player of the year. Right? That's why I go with him right here. You got 2 speeds, sir. Right here. Yeah, JoJo, he'll playmaker. I ain't gonna take that from him. He ain't better than these guys right here. I'm gonna put out there. Yeah. Cam Michael. You got Quinn Gibson. I got 2 fast, quick guys on the same side. That means you got to bring another cornerback off the bench. And who you gonna roll your safety to? It's a chess game now. It ain't checkers. We playing chess. Who you gonna roll your safeties over? Cam Michael. I'm just gonna tell him just run the post and keep running every play. And I got Quinn Gibson coming right behind. On this side, I got Isaiah Hart. quick, fast, tough, speedster. On the outside, I got Omarion Miller. On this side, who you gonna roll your safety over? If you do, I'm gonna kill you with Dre Long coming out the backfield. If you roll your safety over there, Omarion Miller, I'm gonna kill you with Isaiah Harts. Chess game. Pat Sherman, Byron Leftwich. They got to come up with that. When they get tired, I bring JoJo in, William, and I can bring Farrakhan in. And let's roll. 6-man wide receiver. All that 7 or 8 man miss me with that. 6. We're going to play just like last year. I'm going my 4 best, and just in case one of them get hurt, next man up. Ain't no all 10 finna play. No, we ain't doing that. Coach Prime ain't no gimmick. This ain't no gimmick. He ain't no gimmick. He ain't showed me to be no gimmick, coach. Just cause you in the field. He don't told you that. He said that the second day of practice. I keep hearing all this crazy, all this talk about you in your feelings. You might well get out the feelings. Because some of y'all don't look around the room anyway already. I know you're finna hit that transfer portal. Because you know you ain't that dog. You know you ain't better than him. You already know. I'm looking in your eyes right now. I didn't say it. Coach Prime saying. Yeah. He came out and told him in the room. You already know. You looking around right now. Like I told you last night, players know players. Players know players. They know who in front of them is better than them. Like I told you 2 nights ago. Players know. They know. T.I. got a song. They know. They know who better than them. When that quarterback room, 5 on, when they look at K. Salker, they know. They might try to play like they don't know. Oh, they know. They know he a dog. They ain't looking at films no more. They see it straight up close. They just ain't showing it on YouTube. But, they don't see it. Neely done told you. He darn near almost said it. They asked him a question. I watched it the other night. It was a video 2 weeks ago. They wanted the inside scoop. And Neely gave it to him. They started out with Juju. Oh, yeah, that boy good. He good. Then Neely crushed him when he hit that butt. You know when somebody say a butt, that's something coming after that. It's a conjunction. Yeah, Juju good. But you know something else going to come behind that. But, you know. You know what he said. You don't watch it. He said, yeah, but they talk to that dog. I'm gonna leave that alone. He that dude too. They don't think it. Coach Prime that told them don't talk about it. See, it's a good thing that they didn't let Syracuse come here and play that spring game with Coach Prime. It's a good thing. Remember, Fran Brown wanted K. Salter. That was his number 1. That's all I got to say with that. That was his number 1 target at that quarterback. He won. Pat Sherman, Coach Prime went down and got. They know. They know. Everybody know who's better than them in front of them. Yeah, they all can say they that dog. But it's a bigger dog on that porch. It's a bigger dog. Like my neighbor got a little dog that love to run around in the yard. But once that little dog leave that yard and go to the other yard, that little dog stop at the fence and he look up there on the porch. What's on the porch, Big Watts? B Watts? A bigger dog with a bigger bar. The little dog saying, "Roo, roo." That big dog on that porch said, "Row, row." Shit. Yeah, you got a bigger bar, y'all. I'm gonna stay down here and do my thing. I'm still gonna do my thing, but got a bigger bar. Yeah. See, if you ask the right people, they'll let you know. You might not like that answer. They gonna give you. Whenever you hear that, but they gonna agree with you along the way of what you saying and get it out the way so your feelings won't get hurt. But whenever you hear somebody say, but, oh, be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared for that next answer. Something you ain't gonna want to hear. And then you got to come back and calm it on down. Oh, yeah. He's the one. Yeah, he good. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. What that wrestler used to, Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah, that boy got a bigger bark, boy. Boy, been playing college ball for 4 years. Hey, yeah, you good. I give you good. You good at what you do. Oh, boy, that boy there, he's something different. Yeah, he's something different. That boy got some Josh Allen and Michael Vick in him. Yeah, sounds have been my now. Yeah, I ain't calling no name. I'm just saying. You can't go back and tell and say, hey, nah. I think some of the freshmen will contribute on that offensive line this year also. Also, the freshmen on the offensive line. I understand what you're saying, D. Whitaker. This ain't gonna be their year this year. They get ready for Juju next year. Yeah. See, you got the big captain on the team, and what he say goes. Yeah, that's Jordan C. He calling the shot. He telling you who he want beside you. He gonna tell you who he want his quarterback, and he gonna tell you who he want his running back. Don't think them conversations ain't been had. Oh, they have. You got Jordan C. Sophomore. Them freshman offensive line. Only way they hit the field, somebody gotta get hurt. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I ain't knocking your opinion. That's your opinion. I get you. They ain't got now freshman offensive line finna touch that field this year. Coach Prime trying to win it all. And the only way he gonna win it all, he got to play his best. He going with Jordan C. and look like he coming back with Kareem Hart. Unless they go to the transfer portal and find another veteran offensive line. But it's hard to find a real powerhouse starter in a transfer portal on the offensive line that's real good on their depth chart because they gonna stay where they at because they know they got a chance playing. So when you look at the offensive line, I don't see no freshman start because you got Zy Chrysler, a center. I mean a right guard, he a senior, and then you got that right tackle. Nah, I don't see it. Not this year. I can be fooled, but I doubt. Coach Prime just ain't been that type of person unless you're Jordan C. Yeah, he gonna work it out. He gonna work it out. I worked at Cameron University. I hope that CU gets it. Oh, you work there? Okay. I believe they're gonna get it. I really do. I really do. Hopefully we can get those two big offensive linemen that train with Lakeisha, Matt McKenzie. Okay. That's next year, right? Yeah, that'll be nice. Salter needs to be the man with suspect tight end. Yeah. Never know. Gotta see how it play out. I think he is the man. Hey, y'all, I gotta get out of here. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me tonight. But hey, thank you for watching. Sports Talk will be watched tonight. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow night. I'm Steve. JR Box will be off tomorrow. His daughter want to wish his daughter a happy birthday. All right. They celebrating their birthday tomorrow. He called today. And we're gonna wish them a happy birthday. All right. All right. I'm
Jay West, you came back for the first time. I love your hustle. That's why I gave you a 4. Running around, you were physical out there, you were thugging. You had 1 play, you only had 3 plays. You had 1 play where you messed up. The only reason you got a 4 is because of the energy you brought to the locker room. You got to keep that up, all right?
And then we get back out there. That's how you do it. But you gotta get deep in there. You see how you got an extra energy? You feel me? You got one more in. You got one more bar. You got one more bar now.
Are you practicing to practice, or you practicing to be great?
Which way am I going?
What's coming? You on the way.
Who else wants some? They say my D-line didn't exist. Bullshit.
I tell Hodge, the more you play, the better you get. The more you play, the better you get. Your technique is improving every single day. I like that about you.
This elbow causes most fumbles because as you get tired, it gets lower, and there's only one way to make sure this elbow never go up. You know how? Because physically it can't happen. If you put your thumb in your chest, that elbow will always be up. That quarterback's in here, and you're going this way, that's going to keep you from getting quarterback. Those feet will never get tangled up. Outside zone, we step here. I don't want you to, some of y'all do this, some of y'all do that.
5 man. Back up. Get used to the drill setup, right? It used to be back 5 and then jump up. Slant and under. There it is. Take a nice 45.
Understand? Remember, here is the biggest thing about greatness. Greatness ain't
We're not recruiting high school players. We're recruiting elite high school players to come here because we're looking for guys that can play immediately. We're not looking for guys to come here and rest.
Go plus. Hey, watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your boy Bernard Watts, live right here in Boulder, Colorado. Getting ready to watch Coach Prime in a Colorado Buffaloes. Yeah, let's go Buffs.